I have two sisters, both are older than I, and a brother who is younger. That would sort of put me in the middle. My oldest sister is 48, and her name is Catley, while the youngest is Emerald, who is 45. Both have 4 children and married in their late 20s, which by human standards was late. But for us half-elves, it's sort of early for us to settle down with someone then. Grandmother set the tone, I suppose, getting married at 21 and having children a few years later. My brother Edron is 36 and has been studying to be a mage since he turned 30. He is currently in Athkatla and regularly sends letters as to how he's doing. He even comes and visits every once in a while, when all his work is done and his master is off doing something in which he isn't needed. Athkatla isn't too far away from Imnisvale. My being a middle child, no, I wasn't a Hellion growing up, but I certainly was spirited and gave my mother and father somewhat of a busy time keeping me contained. I always wanted to get out and explore when I was very young, and see the people and interact with all the animals on the farms. When I was 2 and 3, oftentimes I'd take off all my clothes and run around naked. I even entered other people's homes who weren't family, usually clothless, and gave the neighbors a good chuckle. I don't remember any of it, but the people of the farming community we were a part of on the northern outskirts of Imnisvale used to call me the Blonde Streak. They still called me that up to my late teenager years. Ah, the things that stick with you in life. Anyways, my sisters married human males, and the older one moved to the other side of town to be with them, while the younger one remained in the farm my parents helped her and her husband put together, home and barn as well as fields. Most new people to Imnisvale tend to be either a merchant or part of the trades, such as in a crafting guild, so the farmlands have only marginally expanded since I can remember. Some of the closest ones to town gets eaten up by people buying them and placing buildings there. Yes, my sisters used to get on my and my brother's case about marrying and having children. It got to the point where I just told them that I may never marry, and they've had enough children to make up for that, and for both Edron and myself. But truth be told, I do want to find a good woman. I do want to have at least a couple of children, be they half, quarter, or 3/4 elf. It really doesn't matter to me, so long as the mother and I are in love. Yes, I have 8 1/4 elf and nieces and nephews. All of them are beautiful and well-behaved. Some of them are in their teens now. None of them take after their uncle, so no, there have been no more streaks in the family. But if I have my own children, who knows? Perhaps they can carry on the tradition. As for what happened at the Last Light Inn recently, well, we could have done without the attack on the place by agents of the Absolute. I found it rather odd that Isobel was not protected. There should be half a dozen guards in and around her room at all times, and she should also be watched at all times. It's pretty obvious that the barrier she has put into place only protects from the Shadow Curse, not anything living or dead that wants to come for a visit. As Isabel said, without her protection, everyone at the Last Light Inn dies. So, what she is doing is really important. Thankfully, my group and I came just at the right time to stop the attempted kidnapping. I can hardly believe that Raphael was there at the inn, but I suppose nothing can stop a devil from teleporting where they please. Still, he's shown interest in Mole, now the leader of the group of tiefling children. She's a crafty one, and though she was kidnapped by those creatures that came and attacked us, I'd rather think that she'll be okay, whatever happens. Who knows, maybe the kidnapping was part of the deal she made with Raphael. I wouldn't put it past her. Asterion has scars written on his back, and these letters, he doesn't understand what they mean. Well, I don't mind helping him in our ventures to find answers, but to try and make a deal with the devil, well, that never turns out right. As Karlach said, no matter what, the devil always wins. And I know that from how I was raised, too. Grandmother Oren warned me about fiends, both demons and devils, from her personal experiences. Never bargain with one, and never trust one no matter what, even if it means your life or a loved one's life depends upon it. This is why I'm so against making any deals with one for my own self. We'll rescue your asset, on one condition.
Oh, and what condition is that?
Your mind links with Will's, drawn in by his increasing panic.
What are you doing?
Don't worry. I respond to Will in my mind. Trust me.
Will relaxes, and your connection fades.
Mizora, we'll rescue this asset if you release Will from his pact.
Interesting. Now, why should I go letting my favorite pet off his leash?
As for Will, however, he's already bound up in one with Mizora, and I'm doing my best to help him get out of it. But, like Will said, she won't let him go without a big fight. If need be, I'm ready for that too. I hate to see my friend suffer like he is. Wanted to return to camp so we can speak to Helson about that man, Art Cullen.
You wish to speak?
There's a flaming fist at last light. The curse has left him insensible, but he's muttering about a boy called Thaniel.
He is? Then I must see him. Insensible or not, he knows something. I will go to see him at once. Join me when you can.
Okay. Well.
You Gravenguard's still alive, you reckon?
He better be, or I'm a dead man walking.
Aren't we all?
Not as long as we can put up a fight with him.
Here you are, Helson.
Thaniel and me are climbing up a tree.
It's true then. He's met Thaniel. There's no other way he'd know that name. This is just what we needed. Well done. We need to wake him. He must know something about where to find Thaniel.
Any ideas?
If he was able to escape the Shadowfell, then it mustn't have managed to consume his spirit. Well, not all of it anyway. We need to unlock whatever's left of him, inside his head. There must be something to trigger him. A word, a memory, an item. We just need to find it.
Shadowlands is a big place. Even if it was somewhere in this inn, I almost doubt that we could find it. There must be another way to lift the curse.
Without Thaniel, no. And I don't know how I can find him without speaking to this man.
I'll see what I can do.
I don't deserve you, my friend.
No, you do not.
Ain't mine.
Alright, time to look around the far side of this place before we return to searching the Shadowlands. What's this? This looks like a temple. Not a very large one. Oh, what's up here? Hello.
Can't trust anyone anymore, and that includes you.
Okay. Not sure what I did to deserve that. Torches. Yeah, I need to get down.
I wish we had a bloody army.
No, I don't think an army would help here. That, well, torches can help. But if something was to turn the torches out, then an army would turn into the shadows that we're fighting against. What is this place? There's a letter on the outside of there. What does it say? Turn back at once.
Let's see.
Oh, I went past the barrier. Up ahead, the shadow curse hangs thick. It its dark tendrils curling, snuffing out all light and life. Even those with oil-smeared torches are not safe. Turn back now. Maybe we'll need a moon lantern to go in there. I wouldn't want to fight what may happen if we do go in there. Seems like all the good loot has been taken, if there was any left. Oh, I think I remember this tiefling from the Grove.
Please, I just want to be alone.
I remember you. Bex, right? Where's your man?
Gone?
Gone. Oh,
Cultists.
they took him.
It was so dark. I didn't realize until the children started screaming. They rounded us up. Cut us up. Said they were taking whoever could still walk to Moonrise Towers. I managed to get away. But my love, Dennis. Martin Dahl, Roshan.
I'm sorry. How did you manage to get away?
I've always been good at running. Unlike Dennis, I didn't realize one day our lives would depend on it. I just wish I could have said goodbye.
Listen, Dennis could still be alive. Don't give up on him yet.
Do you really think so?
Of course.
By the gods, I hope you're right. I wish I hadn't let go of him.
You have my word. I will find him.
It's hard to imagine him making it after everything that happened. But if you find him, it would mean the world to me.
Of course.
I can't. I can't.
So much pain and misery over this absolute upending everything. Oh, another area. The barrier doesn't extend quite out to there. I almost feel like you shouldn't walk past it, but we've already done that. We were out there. So, we don't need our torches anymore. That could really help. Okay. Well, if we don't need our torches, that could really help with us using our weapons properly against everything that we come across. I guess there's some areas where we may need torches, or just a moon lantern will do. There's a backpack right here. Even so, I think it's smart to light up as much as we can.
What's inside?
Keep what shadows are around at bay. Huh. Oh, maybe somebody was fishing here from recently. It is a little strange to see fresh fish here. Unless the shadows kept them fresh for a century, but I doubt that. More fresh fish. Okay. As long as it's not cursed, you eat it and then you turn into a shadow like that. What happened to that harper that we met? Where's this going? That was horrible, what happened to him.
Victims of the Shadow Curse. At least they were afforded a burial.
Oh, there's graves here. Yes. Mines over there. I don't want to set them off. So they don't want enemies coming from this way. See, it stops you from having to deal with the curse, but it doesn't mean cursed creatures can't come through the barrier. Which is not a good thing. That's why they're patrolling all the walls and everything. I wonder if there's a recent rapier. Weave moss, I'll take that.
Pockets.
Or how anything can grow in the shadows. These could be recent deaths. Somebody's liar. Oh, these ones are opened up. What happened here? Bones. Naught but bones.
That might be worth a look.
What's here?
A flaming fist. Someone beat her to a pulp.
Oh. Shield of Scorching Reprisal. When a foe hits you with a melee attack, you can use your reaction to knock it prone. Huh. So I wonder if this actually wouldn't... Let's take that. Take both. Not a bad shield. I think that Shadowheart could use it. Anybody make anything of this?
Tread carefully.
Gale?
Air is ripe with magic. What to
No,
do?
no clues as to how she may have died, unfortunately. That seems a bit suspicious. Maybe it was that flaming fist. What was his name? Marcus? Maybe he did it to her. Maybe they were trapped. No, but why would she be here dead? Somebody tried to conceal it, obviously. Which is weird that they would conceal it in an area where other dead are buried. Oh, something to shovel up. Which reminds me, we do have allies to summon. Arcane Cultivation. Level 3 slot. Very nice. Scratch. Gonna miss you. Gale has... Shovel.
At least things have stayed interesting. If not over.
6 of us. Alright, what else is around here? Barricades. Then no one is watching the barricades. Oh, Scratch. You found something. What is it, boy? Something here. Oh, I don't see anything. Anybody else seeing something around here? Oh, sorry, Scratch, we don't see anything. I just hear Art singing. Oh, I didn't know there was a waterway here. I should have paid attention with the bridges. I thought the bridges were just over like a depression. Oh, there's a door that goes down below. You know, if we were looking for something to wake him up, perhaps it could be down here. Where does this go? Is there a dungeon here? Cellar. Any giant spiders down here? Well, perhaps the Flaming Fists are keeping prisoners here? There's nobody here, though. Oh, we could use this. A is for Azuth and other gods. Last Light Detention Cell Key. Could use that. What's here? Anything? Torches. Rotten food. Oh, I suppose we need to lockpick this. That's your job, Asterion. That's why you're with us.
With pleasure.
All's well that ends. Well, not as bad as it could have.
You can have this... Wait, scroll of fire bolt. Okay, but you can cast that at will. No, not literally at will or companion, but you can cast it anytime you want, so it seems like a waste to even carry that. More wine. Carafe of wine. Barrels of wine. Caskets of wine. Oh, it is an inn. Come and drink yourself into a stupor. Nothing here.
What's in here?
Place has been thoroughly searched through. Dirt pile. Down here. Pale orange dye. It's more, Karlach's thing. Alright. Well, I do see a beyond these grates up ahead. How do you get there? If there's even a point.
Looks empty.
Carafe of wine. Rotten fish. Rotten everything. Scratch. Yeah, you're sniffing through the grate, but how did we even get in there? Well, there's a chest in there. Somebody's made it in there. Maybe there's a wall we can bash down? Or a button we can press? A secret opening? No? Thieves' tools. Use that. Just use one up. What a wall like here? No? Anybody see a means to get through? There's no point in bringing up... Wait. Perhaps behind these... I think this may be a way to it. Stacking crates. Some people do this for a living on the docks. I used to watch them as we delivered our shipment and they unloaded our ships. Let's see if I can't break this. Oh! Wow. I think I used an enchantment on that hit. Let's try not to do that again. Back to my sword. You know, Damon sells a... Is it Damon? Yeah, Damon sells a really nice hammer. It might even be better than the sword. Smoke power barrel. Are we really going back to using those? More thieves' tools. Karlach, you can take this barrel. It's heavy. That's what we have you for. You're the strongest... No, Lae'zel's the strongest. But you're about as strong as I am. Look at this. Ingredients. Oh. Double metal doors. Okay. See if you can't open that Asterion.
Hardly a challenge.
Never a dull moment.
Part of the river flows here. Chasm over there.
I wonder if the gods are watching me.
Pipe's broken here. There's a chest that we saw earlier. This is what Scratch was trying to tell us about.
Traps. How considerate.
Trap. Okay. Let's disarm it.
Let's crack it open.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Coruscation ring. I'm not sure if that's something that I have any interest in.
Best be on my way.
We are blessed.
Here we go.
Don't really need a light source anymore. Well, at least in normal Shadowland areas. Oh, looks like we can maybe go up. Seeing something through here. What is that? Looks like some kind of creatures are through here. Well, we may be in for a fight if we go over there. In fact, I'm sure of it. Senses are telling me that they use fear, an aura of fear around them. Don't I have something to counteract that? That I do. Well, aura of protection, aura of warding. I'm not sure if it will completely stop fear, though. It should help. But I don't think there's a potion that we can take just to stop fear. Oh! I don't think we should have come through here. I think we maybe have entered through the place that we weren't supposed to, and we have. We need to return to where we were. Down, back through the roots. Oh! Now I know what it feels like going there. We didn't even have a light source, even though I don't know if that would have helped. Blessing of Selûne is still upon us. Let's not do that again. Alright, well, instead of dealing with the nasty curse, let's deal with something that exudes fear. Perhaps you should set up... Let's set ourselves up. Get up above.
Time for discretion.
See, you should be able to just launch arrows at them. I'm sure if they have any weakness, these creatures. I don't know what they even are, but they don't look friendly. Not like I want to walk up and give them a hug with those spiky, sharp things sticking out of them.
Their eyes are made for the dark. Fire and light is our friend.
Fire and light.
Knight to King 5.
Like a fireball. Well, if you can get more than one. Like this. Like my grandmother used to say, always start with the fireball.
Can't even catch my breath.
Well, I'll intercept any that come
What
this
path
way.
lies before me?
Light. Light. I really should have tried to pick up one of those light bombs I made earlier. I don't have any. A hearthlight bomb. I know I made some. We just don't have any with us right now. Unfortunately. Okay. I could maybe make this thing not move. Yeah, that would help. No movement for you. It would be funny if you could scare things that rely on... Oh, I didn't even know you can go up here. On being scary. This would have been a better place for you, Asterion.
I've got it.
Try to finish off the ones that are injured, if you don't mind. Undead Slaying. Roaring Thunder. Dead. Scratch. Oh, good thing we surprised them. I hate it when we get surprised.
Let's find some prey. Yes, here.
You said light, but... How about acid? Haha! Good hit. Oh, I'm dealing with fear.
Nothing will stand in my way.
Dealing with fear. Moonbeam. Well, I don't think it's gonna like that. Shield of Faith. Well, there's more of them. There's about 3 or 4 altogether. More? 5. Alright. As I said, we have a bit of a fight.
Find a route.
Be careful, Karlak. Oh. I think it just teleported to you. paralyzed. What could you use? Can't see it from there.
Onward.
You see it from here. Not quite dead.
Sometimes
Closer
the
to
only
that.
way out is through. May the gods take you first.
Get him, Scratch.
What now?
Another one down. Fight me! I guess you too. Good hit.
Let's go.
Dead. That's a nice hit.
Of course.
No choice but to keep going.
Ah, miss. Oh. Well, that's no fun.
Go for the throat.
Got it.
Let's move.
Covert cowl. What if you could use this, Asterion?
Keep a blade close.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Trust no one.
Well, I think this might be better than what you're using. Even though it's not as enchanted.
Is that blood?
For our uses, at least, anyways.
Never mind.
You're very sneaky. You don't really need to be shrouded in shadow. Oh, like these things have
No traps, please.
much wealth on them. Oh, who is this, too? It looks like Saluna. Salune! Salune. Last light side entrance key. Let's get that. Acid. Silver chalice. Saluna prayer book. I take it no one's been down here. At least none of the Flaming Fist or Harpers. Threads of silver. Dearest Salune, our fair maiden, weave our hearts with threads of silver, guide us with light of the moon, and quench us with the purest of tears. Shadows taunt us, hear our prayer. Shadows stalk us, hear our prayer. Shadows wound us, hear our prayer. Salune, thou with radiant loom, mend our hearts with threads of silver, heal us with drops of morning dew, and soothe our souls with softest starglow. Oh, I suppose I can sew that. Silver plate. Gilded portrait of a noble. Another
Wish I had a bag of holding.
portrait of a snowy brown beard? What? Brown beard. Bundled in his heavy satins and frumpy hat, this noble fixes the observer with anxious eyes over a mustache beard combination of auburn whitening to snow. The artist has exaggerated the points of the ears, which seem to cut the canvas dark like pale knives. The garb of this eminent man are beautiful, poised, and utterly indicative of means. Idol of Salune. Suppose we can sell it, or give it to somebody. But
One day I'll catch
the only
a break.
person that I know would be interested in that. Maybe I could even help her, Isabel. Should go have a talk with her. Alright, who wants a rest? I sure do.
Put the wind back in my
much better.
sails.
Never know what lives down in the dark recesses, under places. Wooden lid. Oh, crack in the wall. More places to go. Maybe we'll encounter more of those creatures. Okay, yeah, I want to go back to the crack in the wall. It probably goes for somebody somewhere we've already been. But let's just see if there's anything on these mean locks. Nothing. Alright, let's go back down where that crack in the wall is. Maybe this goes in further, or just back to another place in the cellar.
Fall by my hand.
No, we haven't been here. Meat that's not rotten. Odd. I guess we can take it. spiderweb. We just have to move some things. We were here. Okay, that was our little adventure underneath here. I think it's time to head back up.
Here goes nothing.
Maybe there's some more wine. Ooh, don't need those empty bottles. Empty bottles, waste of time. Okay, let's go up. I'd like to start exploring the Shadowlands where we weren't. Now we know what it's like to go into that temple. I do believe we need a moon lantern. Because that was extremely unpleasant. I don't want to repeat that again. Well, I did go into the Shadowlands without a torch.
Look after you and yours. We've lost too many good souls as it is.
And I had to deal with the shadows for a moment, but then walked back past the barrier, then used torches. But it wasn't anywhere near as strong as that. I wonder who this is. Is this the one that was with us when she lost her friends?
We need to end this quickly.
Pretty girl.
Before the shadows break through again.
But, I hope you don't mind if I take your herbs. Thank you. Sorry, I don't mean to defile the place. The chest. The things we can use. Can we get over there? Maybe not. Oh. We can climb up to the roof. A book here. Queen of Ravens. Highlighted from the other chapters in this work by gorgeous little pictures and artistic renditions of the events described, I can read the following. In that time of shattered allegiances between elven gods, and with the adulation of the Shadowkai elves in her pocket, the woman bid her followers elevate her to godhood. Do it and I'll reforge our broken pantheon, she said. Do it and I'll make things sweet and synchronous again. And they did, all but the dissenters in her avid flock, who, during the ritual of godly ascension, tried to wrest power from the woman. At the crucial moment, she tore the dissenters apart, with the ritual irrevocably disturbed. The queen and her Shadowkai found themselves flung across the plains into the eerie and terrible realm called the Shadowfell. The journey killed her, yet from the corrupted ashes she rose, a queen with both her eyes and her serving birds as dark as her ambition. So was born the Raven Queen, mistress of life and death. I don't think I'm familiar with that one, actually. Almost sounds like it was just made up. But maybe I'm wrong. There's a lot of dead gods out there, too. Gods we haven't really encountered much on Toro. Alright, back to whence we came, this way.
Move quick.
What's going on here?
Quiet.
And just when will that be?
When I give the word, and not a moment sooner. You mean to reach moonrise?
Yes.
And I've orders to help you. The path to the towers is drenched in blackness so deep, even a torch cannot quell it.
No, one of those
the
again.
cultists have found a way to move freely. Whatever this method, you must claim it. A cultist convoy crosses the land as we speak. I've readied an ambush. Say the word, and we fly.
Ah, this could be very helpful. Shouldn't Isabel's blessing keep me safe?
Isabel's blessing is a palliative, not a cure. Some shadows even her magic can't counter.
Oh, noticed. Okay, go on ahead, I'll catch up. Mark it on the map where
As
it
you
will
say,
be.
I'll mark your map with the rendezvous point. Don't be long. Our window of chance will close all too quickly.
Nice to have allies. Alright, so where on the map? Cultist camp. Moonrise Towers is that way. And of course the tieflings will be there too. Okay, so we came in here. I think we explored this end, but this section... And it's cut off from down here, which leads into the greater area. So we're going to go back to where we came and start searching this area here. Oops. Alright, well I guess this is the big test. Not having to have a torch in my hand is very, very helpful. Oh, battering ram. Looks old. Was there a fight here? I guess there was against the Sharans. Look at this is the raven. We encountered this raven. I touched it, and all these ravens came up to attack us. And yes, this note we left behind. I read it before, but this letter is written on a scrap of paper. Blood and age have made it near illegible in parts. Help! A raven, sorry, a darkness has rolled into Reithwin, cutting us. I think it's Reithwin. Cutting us off on all sides. We've sent people through, but no one can make it more than a few steps before the words are obscured by drops of blood. This letter is our last hope. Send help, anyone, from anywhere. I beg of you. I will renounce Our Lady of Loss, that's, the Shar, and kiss the Moon Maiden's feet, if that's what it takes. Really, she would go to the other side, to Selûne. Selûne! Just don't let the darkness take us. Affected everybody, including other Sharans here. I guess if Catheric thought he had died, or was going to die, or be petrified, whatever happened to him, that was his... I guess he got the last laugh. At least until we can remove the curse of this land. Yeah, we encountered all these creatures over here too. It was a bit of a fight. Nothing we couldn't handle, but they tend to explode when they die, and that's not fun. Okay. Scratch is going up ahead. Scratch, careful. Careful. Oh, the shadow vines. Yes, if they grab a hold of you, they can hurt you before you get released. What's that? Rotten food. Try to stay away from these vines.
Something over there.
Dirt pile. We were... Oh no, we have not been over there. Malachite, 22 gold. Camp. The campfire's still going. Oh, odd. Open crate, there's nothing. Clothing. Old clothing. Somebody was staying here. Seems recently. Oh, a tombstone. Wait, there was a letter, a note we read from somebody after the curse had come. She said she was making, killing or doing very well by, I guess, looting things in here to bring to people outside of the shadow. She didn't make it, of course. But she did mention that there was a man that used to camp next to his dead wife. And there was a ring, magic ring that... Oh, his grave is empty.
Grave is a mess. Probably an animal's doing.
Oh. Where did...
Paw prints. Where do they lead?
Okay, maybe we found out where the animal went. Oh, there's a place down here.
Something's buried in the dirt. Is that a femur?
Bone. Oh, we found the ring. Family ring. We can actually use that. It's enchanted to help against death spells. Well...
Oh, I could go for a good meal.
You have 2 rings, you have no rings, and you have 2 rings. I guess it goes to Asterion. But you know what, I actually think it would either Gale or Lae'zel. I think Lae'zel may have 2 rings. Not Gale, I meant Will. Okay, well, let's hold on to it for now. You know, it's pretty dark out here. We may not suffer from the curse if it comes, but we can't really see too well without better light sources. So, this is still locked. bones. Somebody who died. Potion of healing. We were down here. This is where we fought that thing. Shadowroot sack. That took... What was his name? Jonas? Auto rack. Nothing. Alright, let's see if you can't open this Asterion.
A crooked touch.
Still alive. So that's progress.
Scroll of fly.
How much further can I go?
Well, I do like flying. There's another corpse or skeleton.
Good here. I hope.
Club, old club. And have we been up here? Maybe we have. I don't know. I think we have. Yes, across the bridge we went up. Been over here. Oh, we could take these roots to climb up there. Just careful. Notice with this plate armor, it's heavy armor, I do move slower. Well, I could move faster if I want to exert more of myself, but that's exactly pleasant. Harpers, dead harpers. Harper journal. We are running around trying to find the borders of that blight. The ruins east of Last Light proved to be highly dangerous, with deep biting shadows. Another suspicious one is that house on the hillock, a little further on. Seems dark and empty, but voices come from there. One of the others swears to me that he heard a child's laughter, and saw Githyanki warriors approach the house from a distance. Surely his imagination must be getting the better of him out here. House in the distance. Was that a home over there? Maybe. I don't know. It's hard to see.
I have a lot on my mind.
See very far, at least.
In it.
Great invisibility. I think these ones have been here dead for a while. Another night orchid. Maybe I can give another one to, Oh, potion of greater healing. Shadowheart. Maybe she'll give me a kiss for it this time. Actually, that would more than make up for it. I'd give her a whole bouquet of night orchids if I would get a kiss from her. More of these. Torches. Skeletons. How did this wagon get... Ugh, the root screw right through it. Key. And... diary. I need to rest. I will make it, but if I don't, let these words tell my story. The curse came. Most ran, my Ron included, but I spent too long in the trenches of this town building up what little I had to let it go. Took what I could in the barrow and followed. I was slower, but I made it, nearly. God's damn barrow broke, but I'm nearly out. Just need one last rest. A breath or two to tell my story. Well, I'm sorry. There's no one alive if it's a century ago. Well, maybe there was. I guess it's difficult to say that because the humans don't live that long, but if they're all elves, then yes, the person would be alive. But why wouldn't they have come back to find her? Black oleander. And the chest. Well, that is one... I hate to say it, but it's one good thing. There's a lot of unlooted things around here because the area is so cursed and no one's come to exploit the area, the region. The ones that do invariably get caught and killed.
No one back home will ever believe this.
I did buy some more thieves' tools, I think. Like 6 more. We'll go through them.
Light on my feet.
Oh, can light this brazier. Oh, something through here. I see a light down there. Standing on my tippy toes to see. I don't know how we can get across, though. Unless I fly. Is there a way to get over there from here? It's just a section this way. We could get across there. Who's that? That's a little odd to find down here. A dead body? What is he doing, speaking to the dead?
Where lies your guilt?
The waning moon.
Wailing moon. Not many people out here in the darkness.
I am not people. Though many would question how wise it is to approach a stranger in the dark. Be on your way.
You're an odd-looking one. A bird companion? Are you like a light-skinned drow?
Perhaps this one could assist us. The murdered lie silent. The raven asks, will you be their voice?
He does, huh? I always seek justice for the wronged.
Then you and I were fated to meet. This woman tended a bar where she took her patrons, her friends, into her confidence. Promised their secrets were safe with her. Yet she turned their words into knives and stabbed them in the back. They died because of her. And to this day, her victims lie unavenged.
Well, she's already dead. But if that is true, that was really quite wrong of her. But she's dead. How much more can she pay?
Death is not the end. Merely another beginning. I seek a record of this one's crimes.
You do?
Written in her own hand.
Why?
Through it, I can summon her spirit and force her to face trial for her crimes.
But, okay. That'd hardly be a fair trial. You've already decided her guilt. Why?
My reasons are of no consequence. Your soul sparks with justice, with fortitude. This is your chance to bring a murderer to justice, to avenge her victims.
Don't get the
Will
greatest,
you take it?
greatest feeling from this one. I mean, it's not a bad idea. She killed all these people, but she's already dead. It just seems pointless. Can you bring her back to life, I suppose? Maybe he can. I don't know. But who are you working for? Are you doing this for your own purposes? Or are you doing it at the bidding of somebody else? Maybe a god? It's not how Kellenvor judges, though. Judges you once you reach him. You certainly don't want to be put into the wall. I will. What must I do?
I thank you. As to those who died by her words. Go to the distillery. The one she calls the Waning Moon.
That's what she was talking about.
Find the ledger and bring it to me.
Okay. Odd that we come across people that just give you random tasks. Life of an adventurer. You know, I have speak with animals cast upon myself. Not.
I thought so.
How odd. Her name is Madeline. There's a black oleander over here. Alright. Seems strange. The person was more, less... I don't know, if I had a better feeling from him, I'd be more inclined to think that this was okay. But I just don't, because something is off with that one. seems to be the whole section. We should have explored this area first before we went into Last Light, but oh well. Okay, so let's go back down to where we can start exploring further. Alright, back down here. There's the entrance to Last Light Inn. The signpost.
For a warm bed and full stomach, look no further. Welcome to the Last Light Inn.
You know what, that's actually a really good name for an inn. Well, it's even more fitting right now in the Shadowlands with this area being protected. But when it was first created over a century ago, I suppose it is a good name. Makes me think of traveling along the road at night and finding an inn and just not being able to pass it by. So it's good advertising. I like the name, actually. Although it's a lot more serious now with the way things are. But alright. We have not been this way. And is this what she was... There's a house over there. Is that what he was talking about? Oh, what was his name? Seek protection from the Shadow Curse. The cultists have a lantern that protects them from the Shadow Curse. The Harpers can help us seize it in an ambush. We should meet them at the ambush site. I'm looking forward to that. Yes, rescuing the Grand Duke. We met Councillor Floric at Last Light Inn. She urged us to search for Grand Duke Ravengard. She believes he is being held in Moonrise Towers. That's where everybody is being held. Let's rescue the Tieflings. Bex's lover was one of the Tieflings taken by the cultists. Yes, Roland's brother and sister. Elfira, Zevlor, I hope he's still alive. He's there to lift the Shadow Curse, wake up Art Color. It's very strange that somebody that's, I don't know what he was doing, wandering this area for a century and is untouched. Maybe the Shadows are trying to make an example of him? I don't know. Zevlor is there, alive or dead. Punish the wicked. So, he who wants to bring justice to the victims of a murderer. To do so, he needs a ledger belonging to the killer. It is hidden in the waning moon. Wake up Art Color. Find his last orders. To investigate the House of Healing, if we follow in his footsteps, we might learn more about him. Find more. I don't know, she's a crafty one. We may have found that she's already escaped. So, the Necromancy of Thay, I managed to read most of the book, absorbing some of its necromantic power, but it snapped shut before I could finish it. There must be a way to reach the end. And Shadowheart, I gifted her a Night Orchid. She's great. She was greatly appreciative of the gesture. Blade of Frontiers. Azora appeared. Yes, we're going to save him. The Pale Elf. We met Raphael at the Last Light Inn, and the Astarion asked about the scars Cazador left on his back. Raphael seemed interested. He said he'd think about Astarion's request and see us soon. He who... whatever is must not be named. I don't know what his name is. Is this the wheelbarrow that woman was talking about in the... that, Black Oleander? I wonder if I could make some potions before we carry on. I really need to get light bombs. What do you require, light bomb? Essence of Nightlight. I would think we would come across something like that out here. Featherfall. Don't really need a potion of speed. We could use more of those. Elixirs. Bark skin. Elixir of Viciousness. We could use a little bit more of that. Arcane Cultivation. Web Grenade. That'll really stick it to them. If I'm able to throw it. I remember that I have it. Coatings. Diluted Oil of Sharpness. I think that's it. With what I have, I can't make anything more. lit torch. Signs that somebody's been by recently. What is this? More of these... What? Ugh. It's a big one. I was going to check out the dead harpers. Now I know what killed them. No, we've got to destroy these things. That one really looks tough. Gale, well, you're going first, are you? Why don't you hit them with everything you have? Ooh, you can get a lot of them. I'm not gonna like you, though. But we're not here to make friends.
Good move.
Are we? There's a lot of them here. Oh, what? They've come back to life. Oh! Ow! Ah, I can't take much more of this. The dead harpers aren't helping, I'll tell you that. Ow! Oh. Well, you get to go again, do you? I say fireball them. This should do. Oh! Ow. And I got hurt again because they explode when they die. What would we do without you, Gale?
Still breathing, despite everything.
I don't know for how long I'm still breathing. I'm gonna take my best potion. I think I need it. Could use another one of those, but that'll have to do. This giant thing... It's prone. Good going. Actually, I wish Shadowheart was with us right now. Well, I don't want to lob fire at it, though it probably deserves it. Failure, I love. Shriek. Almost want to jump away. Listen, let them come to us.
Shall we cut and run? Morse cut.
You have something powerful to shoot at it. Well, fire always helps. Arrow of acid. These things are shooting things at us. Acid. He missed, and the acid didn't affect it. It was a bit of a waste.
On the hunt.
This way.
Well, if they're coming down, best be ready for them. Scratch, you probably don't want to... No.
I got this.
Oh. Trusty old Karlach. Hey, go kill it.
Show him who you are.
Dead. Dead, dead, dead. Can you get the other one? No. Not can't move fast enough. The big one's coming. Tried to get my dog. And he missed. Actually, you just really helped there, Scratch. Okay, let's take down this big fella. Despite you being there, Karlach, they are coming to us. So, as strange as that is. Is he looking for you? Alright, well... him with fire. Yes! Good job.
Survival is all that matters.
Well, I seem to be out of a lot of spells. I wonder if... I'm going to drink something. Much better. Okay, let's take out the big one. I do like this sword. Okay, be careful with what you lob at it. Ah, you missed. Haha, you scared it.
Ready for this?
Ah, you missed. You heard it pretty good, though. And it's frightened. Ugh. That's disgusting. Why do you dislike my dog so much?
Time to push my luck again.
Oof. It's a big moan upon death. Where are you? Come here. Why don't I just lay on hands?
If I don't get my beauty sleep soon, I may just get a tad malcontent.
As long as you don't explode, I'm sure it'll be alright. Ironwind Club. You know, because you have that orb in you. Would be a way to... one heck of a way to go. What's wrong? The curse? Oh, the vines. Man, that fireball really helped. Petrified tumor. Oh, that's disgusting. Whatever corpse's fetid cancer was once attached to has long rotted away, leaving only its affliction behind. Ugh. I suppose I can use it for alchemy. This one has one too. What is this?
Another step forward.
Oh yeah, Gale killed a couple up here. More black oleander. Oh, what's up the ladder? Surprised it's still standing. Skeleton here. Diary. Seems to be diaries everywhere. Fool me to think I'd fare better than any other treasure. Hunters in this god's cursed wasteland, but the promise of a cursed beast as a trophy was a temptation I couldn't leave behind. Bloody needle blights took me by surprise, though I'm not sure how. How could I have expected anything less? It's all so much worse than I imagined. Found a key up here, but unless it unlocks a chest full of water and sunlight, I have no use for it. Poor fellow. Oh, won't be the first key. I have no idea what it goes to. Maybe to this chest, which would make sense. Yes. Ring of self-immolation. Every one of the 3 gems in this ring is searing hot, enough to burn yourself with the slightest brush of your fingers. It seems like something that Karlach would do, actually. But she has 2 rings. Let's see. Well, Ring of Invisibility, what's that even doing for her? Movement speed, that's helpful. But
no one stopped me yet.
Ring of Self-Immolation.
What's cooking?
If anyone would routinely set themselves on fire before fighting, it's you. Self-immolation. That's too funny.
To rest. I should mind my step.
Yeah, you know, if I was just starting out looking to loot things or adventuring, I mean, I feel like I still am starting out, even though I've come so far. This would be like the last place I'd want to begin my adventures. But we have no choice. And I think we're capable enough to deal with it, even though there's a lot of trouble here. What's down this way? Never did find out why those hoppers are here, but... Did we go this way? Yes, we did. We came up that way. Now it's this way. This is the only way to go, I think. It was a bit of a tough battle. I don't know. Do we need to rest? Maybe.
Patched up. Pushing on.
Getting a little low on spells. I have none of my own. Gale does have a lot of scrolls, despite his
can't give up now.
Higher spell levels being used up.
Never wanted the easy path.
More corpses down there, a bunch of them. It's over this way. I don't know. I'm always curious when I see half a dozen corpses lying on the ground. More. This is more than half a dozen.
Rest in peace, my friends. I hope a better life awaits you.
Signpost.
North, Last Light Inn. South, Rythwin Town.
Rythwin. Tieflings. What happened here? Are these part of... Oh, maybe this... where they got caught? Maybe this is the area they were caught. Oh, I remember this one. This is terrible. No. Well, we'll take what we can from them. They don't need it anymore. Looks like they got one of them. Absolute bastards. Ah, I remember her too. Asherak. Keys, keys, keys. I must have picked up a dozen keys in the last day. Or maybe 10 keys. But what am I to do with all of it? The keys to... Carrying around random keys is kind of silly, if you ask me. Yeah, this is where they were hit. They must have been passing through... Why did they come this way? It was foolish of them. Someplace, looks like an old farm. This whole place is terrible. I don't like the Shadowlands. I'd like to adventure in the forest or in the plains with trees and forests all around and the sun above. Or even near the ocean or a lake, stream. Someplace that's bright and sunny. Not dark like this. More black oleander.
More for me.
What have we found here, huh? Looks like there's somebody in there. This isn't the place we were looking for, is it? Oh, this is the ambush site. Okay, you know what? We're gonna back out and we're gonna go back this way. Yeah.
Open up.
There's a corpse up there. Which means there could be more of those vine shadow things around. Oh, what happened to this?
That's curious.
can't speak with the dead because Shadowheart is not with us. Durgar. Shitten Nair and his shitten scouting tasks. You came all the way here from Grimforge. You, Dirgar, find another way through the Shadow Curse. Sure, right, Shitten Nair. Whoever laid that curse knew their business a lot better than you do. What was that? Did he write down what they were saying? Word for word. Gnomes, I killed you in the Underdark. You can't be. Haha, I found your way through the curse. Shitten Nair. The way through the Shadow Curse is to let the curse go through you. Ha ha ha. Lost to madness, it seems. Well, you left 2 gold. Take the 2 gold. Oh, look, a sigil. I could help.
Seems simple enough.
Okay, so maybe this way? Is that house ahead? Is that Kith Yankee? Dead one. I don't have a good feeling.
All I wanted was to play.
Huh? Who's here? More to Kith Yankee. Didn't they... The letter from the Harper said that there was child's laughter and then there was Kith Yankee. Well, we found that place. But I don't think that that's what we were looking for. The ledger apparently is a house way west of here. This is something else altogether. Alright then. Let's go find the creepy child that killed these Githyanki.